China needed a jet that could turn cadets into fighter pilots as soon as possible. What they built instead was not only a trainer, it started looking like a fighter jet. This is the L-15 Falcon. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Air Forces buying this over Western alternatives aren't making a compromise. The L-15 was developed by China's Hongdu Aircraft Corporation. It was designed to bridge a critical gap in pilot training, the jump between basic trainers and frontline fighters. But China didn't do this alone. They brought in Russia's legendary Yakolev OKB Design Bureau, the same team behind the Yak-130 light attack aircraft. The similarity is unmistakable. But while the Yak-130 stays firmly subsonic, the L-15 breaks the sound barrier. The L-15 made its first flight in 2006 and entered service with the Chinese Air Force in 2013. But to understand why this aircraft exists, you need to understand what a lift aircraft is. LIFT stands for Lead-In Fighter Trainer. The aircraft pilots fly after completing basic and intermediate training before stepping into a frontline fighter. In simple terms, it is the last and most important stage of training. The United States uses the Boeing T-7 Red Hawk for this role. China built the L-15. And as you'll see, these two are in direct competition. The L-15's wings are swept at 42 degrees, a carefully calculated angle that balances high-speed efficiency with the bite needed for sharp, aggressive turns. And the airframe backs it up, stressed to handle plus 8.5 G, while its American counterpart, the T-7A Red Hawk, tops out at 8 G. 8.5 G is more than 8 times the force of gravity acting on the aircraft and pilots simultaneously. That's enough to black out an unprotected human in seconds. Yet the L-15 stays fully controllable throughout. Unlike most aircraft in its class, the L-15 runs on twin engines, delivering more thrust, faster climb rates, and greater overall performance. But it's not just about power. If one engine fails, the other keeps the aircraft flying. In training or combat, this saves lives. The L-15 also features glass cockpit and fly-by-wire controls, where computers replace mechanical inputs, just like modern fighter jets, meaning pilots training on the L-15 transition more easily into frontline fighter jets later on.
But in 2015, the aircraft underwent a major upgrade, which changed its role entirely. Hongdu introduced the L-15B, and this is where the line between trainer and fighter completely disappears. The engines were upgraded, pushing the L-15B to a top speed of Mach 1.4. The American T-7 Red Hawk maxes out at Mach 1.3. But speed is just the beginning, because the L-15B now carried radar systems normally found on dedicated combat aircraft. It was fitted with a passive electronically scanned array radar. It offers a detection range of between 60 and 110 kilometres, depending on different sources. It also carries a radar warning receiver to detect enemy aircraft and ground-based threats, and a state-of-the-art IFF system to identify friend from foe, to prevent friendly fire incidents. It can even carry external electronic warfare pods. An aircraft marketed as a trainer can jam enemy radar systems. Then there's the weapons payload. It was fitted with 9 hardpoints. The aircraft could now carry air-to-ground munitions, short-range air-to-air missiles, like the PL-10 for within visual range combat,
and even beyond visual range missiles, such as the PL-12, with some reports suggesting it can even carry the dangerous PL-15 BVR missile, guided by AWACS, which can engage targets at a range of more than 140 kilometres. These capabilities firmly place the L-15B in a category that blurs the line between trainer and light combat aircraft. And in that category, it faces serious competition. The Italian M346 Master and the South Korean T-50 Golden Eagle are its closest rivals.
Both are capable, proven platforms operated by credible air forces, such as Italy, South Korea, and Poland. But China's biggest advantage wasn't only the aircraft, it was also cost. The M346 costs approximately $30 million per unit. The T-50 sits in a similar range. The L-15B comes in at under $20 million. Its first export customer was the Zambian Air Force, which ordered 6 aircraft configured mainly for attack and training roles. Then came the United Arab Emirates Air Force. The UAE ordered 12 L-15 aircraft, giving the platform a major boost in international credibility. And now, more nations like Pakistan are also showing interest in the aircraft. But the story of the L-15 doesn't end there, because China is reportedly working on a more advanced naval stealth variant of the aircraft, known as the L-15J. This version is expected to have stealth shaping, reinforced landing gear, an arrestor hook, and structural upgrades for carrier-style operations. Apart from this, not much is known about this jet. If more details emerge, we'll definitely let you know. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.